cabbage in here, on in here. Let me get my other thing set up. I want to try something a little different today. Hey, y'all. We're finna do some cooking. Let me see something. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give y'all time to get in here. But I want to see something. I had such a good turnout on Mama's Comfort Cooking yesterday. I want to try something today. I'm actually going to go over there and go live as well. And I'm going to see how well I do on my Mama's Comfort Cooking. Getting it back up and activated. I'm going to see how many people still get their notification over there that wasn't getting them or that I haven't seen in a while. So I don't want y'all to leave this page once I go live over there. But I am going to go live over there just to see how many people are still on Mama's Comfort Cooking page and don't realize that I have my Tracy K. Mitchell as well, or they don't want to be on Tracy K. Mitchell. So I'm going to try to see how I do with both of them going at the same time. All right. I got like all these phones that I got to charge up, and I cannot find my multi-charger holder. Else I just go ahead and be on everything at one time. And I've got it somewhere, and it was supposed to remain here. But where is it? I don't know where it is right now. So I'm cutting up some cabbage, and I got a little salt water over here. All right, so I'll get these cut up. And I'm going to do 2 little heads of cabbage. You know, this is my first cook. I got neck bones, and I got to get my field peas ready to put on. So how y'all doing today? I'm just going to start with you all, and then I'm going to get ready to upload Mama's Comfort Cooking. But stay over here. Don't run over there to Mama's Comfort Cooking now. Y'all stay over here. Those that's used to being over here, I need y'all to stay over here. All right? Y'all come on in. And then I'm going to get ready to... I'm doing good. Happy New Year. But I want to see something. So let me try Mama's Comfort Cooking as well. Can somebody give me a head count over here? I don't know how many I got on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, Deacon Calvin. That's fine. I love you. Tell your grandparents I said hello. Bless your heart. Can somebody give me a head count? Okay. Thank you, Veronica Brewster. Hey, girl. Thank you, Shauna Fowler. Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. I gotta type my stuff up. I'm gonna check. I'm testing Mama's Comfort Cooking. Don't leave from over here, okay? I'm waiting for it to load up. It won't let me start a live stream. Ain't that something? It won't let me go live on both of these at the same time now. I was going to test this out, but it won't let me. They blocking you from going. If you got multiple pages, they used to let you blend them together. They're blocking it. So it's okay. I'm going to try one more time to see what it's doing. Nope, won't let me. Okay, so that's okay. But I had about 600 on there yesterday. It was a good turnout. Who is that? Okay, like, y'all, let's get started with let me get my stuff. Hold on one second. Who is that, Abe? Wayne?
I do mine.
So we're gonna put some cabbage on. Hold on, y'all. Let it go up. I appreciate it.
What you doing?
Give me my bill and I'll tell you. Oh. I'm on live too, guys.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you got two steps good.
Well, these are the only two on the count. I mean, on the show.
Okay.
So, that's good.
It's gonna work. It is gonna work. Listen, y'all, I cannot see how many people on here or anything, but let's get started. Let's get started cooking. And so we're gonna go and cut this cabbage up. Queen went to the store for me. You're gonna have to refreshen your water over there. And I got some more cups over there. So I'm gonna do some cabbage. We're gonna do I'm gonna do some field peas. I got my neck bones already going. Okay, so we're gonna cut these up. And yeah, it wouldn't let me do both of them. I figured it wouldn't because it took that option away. So like it's one or the other. So they making you work harder, even though it was smarter to let us go ahead and multi. But I guess they don't want you to get paid for I can share the video over there. And that's probably what I'm going to do because they don't really want you to get paid for 2 videos. All right? So I'm going to cut this cabbage up. And I cut my cabbage up good. There's no such thing that you shouldn't be using the middle of your cabbage. Let me tell you something. People waste so much stuff. It's some people, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. They waste so much product. They waste. We're such a wasteful generation. And listen, I'm going to talk to you. Then cabinet won't let you do it. It will not let me do it. I'm going to go ahead and share it just quick, fast, though, while I'm thinking about it. I can go on over to YouTube. Let me see. Hold on one second. Huh? I don't know. Okay, I shared it. And I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on trying to do YouTube because I don't want to be moving around too much because I gotta get going. And I gotta be moving 2 phones and I don't want to do that. So my marketing person will share my stuff over to YouTube. He will share it over there, okay? I do have a marketing expert. And my YouTube page is growing. Doing real good. All right. I did not cook yesterday for the new year. I didn't. I didn't feel like it. I got a plate. I want to tell y'all a little something. We're going to talk about two different things. Today we're going to talk about the meeting. You're having your meeting. This is your first of the year meeting. All right? We are actually in a meeting. Everybody that's on this page, I want y'all to hear me good. And y'all can periodically tell me how many people I got. But we're going to get these cabbage going. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in them. But we having a meeting. This is your first annual meeting. You know, you have a meeting at the end of the year. You have a meeting at the beginning of the year. You know, when you're in business, you sit back and you look and you realize what you can carry over to the next year. There's some things when you do it, you can't carry it over. They won't allow you to. You can't carry over that. You can't carry that budget over. You cannot carry it over to the next fiscal year. It has to be closed and fully operating. If I was closing on a house, I would have to have that house closed by December the 31st. All money's transferred. Else I would not get credit for the sale of that home until January. So this is your meeting of the year. The meeting is a one and only meeting this year because I can't walk backwards. I can't drive a car backwards. I can't live in the future or wish for the past. I got to live each day as if it was my last. So this is your beginning of the year meeting. For me, this is your one and only meeting. And this meeting will consist of people that's got to stay focused. This meeting is going to consist of people that's going to be fruitful and faithful. I can't help you if you don't have faith. I can't. Without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. So you know ain't nothing I can do with you if he can't do nothing with you without faith. So you got to have your 3 F's. Sometimes you will be all right to get a letter grade called an F. You know, an F means you were flunking. F meant failure. But in this situation that's going on right here, this F is going to produce success in your life. You can win every fight. You know how you can win every fight. You know how you can win every battle with people. You know how you can win. Break this rule and you out. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to fuss with you. That's how you win a fight. You no longer exist in my life. You might exist in the world. What you do, how you move, which way you shaking. I'm not going to be a part of it. That's just it. We done. Well, why don't you give them a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th? No, I'm not going to keep giving you chance after chance to do the same thing that you was told the beginning of the year not to do. We got to possess and repossess our possessions. That's what we got to do. And right now we've been playing tag you it too long. We've been giving people too much power in our lives to walk in, to walk out, to leave us, to put us in debt. Come back. You took him back. Now you're in worse shape than when you left him. Now you got debt. Now he done convinced you to co-sign on a car. Now he done convinced you. Now she done convinced you to buy her a house. Things gonna be better if y'all get a house. Materialistic things don't make stuff better. Buying you a house ain't gonna solve our problems. I won a contract. I had lost the deal, but I ended up winning the contract because the couple ended up getting a divorce. Yes, they were buying a house thinking that the house was gonna help their problems. And they got in this big argument. I had to tell my clients we lost the bid. We were back looking. The listing agent called. She said, do you think your clients are still interested in the house? And I knew they were. Immediately, I said yes, because we had not found anything else. Oh, thank you, girl. See if I like that. Am I supposed to stir it?
No, you ain't got to.
You got a mustache.
So, they got the double shot already at English, so I just put it in those. You want some more espresso?
That's good.
So I'm taking my espresso.
Oh, you don't get espresso.
Yeah, I do.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Espresso.
I think once I stir it and get that caramel in there.
You want some more?
I'm saying I hadn't stirred it. Yeah, we eat early. I get dinner out the way early. And so today we're having 3 piece, we're having cabbage, I got the neck bones. I'm gonna show you the neck bones. I
Macaroni?
cook the neck bones all night long.
Macaroni?
I'm gonna look and see if I got something to make macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I got some macaroni in the freezer.
You got your own. See, I don't have to have macaroni.
No, because I have these like little mini ones. I'll show you.
Yeah,
Nuki never
cuts it down to almost nothing. All right.
I have all
So
these
buying a
macaroni.
house. Okay.
Everything.
So buying a house is not gonna do it. So here's your rules this year. I ain't fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you. If you're not gonna be fruitful and multiply, if you don't want to grow, I'm not fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you if you ain't gonna stay focused. I'm not. I'm not gonna chase you. If I don't see you, I don't see you. It's nothing personal. You don't call, you don't call. It's nothing personal. I'm not gonna wander. I'm not, because life is so precious and it's so short. And I can't do it. Hey, Lindsay Jacobs. Hey, James Rankin. I'm not going to do it. You know, we got to realize this is just the beginning of the year. If I start my year fooling with you like this, I'll be doing this all year long. That's what my grandmother used to say. They used to always say, whatever you doing, and whatever you start doing in the beginning of the year, you know, they used to tell you all these things like, wash your clothes, or you're going to be washing all year. Don't have no dirty clothes. Don't have no dirty house. You know, get up. Our ancestors told us to cook black-eyed peas and pig feet and collard greens, and it would produce health and wealth, and we did all those things, you know. But here's the thing. If you going to start the year off already having your feelings hurt, feeling some type of way, holding grudges, mad, don't nobody know why you're mad, I'm going to be doing that with you all year long. I don't like friends that you got to walk on pin cushions. I don't.
Yeah, you see?
All right, we're going to cut some sausage up. I don't like people that everything you say, it offends you. But you can say everything to somebody else. I had a girl here recently. She had the nerve to call me, and she was discussing the situation. So when I was kidding around and playing, then she's gonna text me, because you know texting is for cowards. She gonna text me back. Oh, I didn't like that you said this. Oh, I didn't like you said that. I'm texting you. I want to get a word in. No. And then she started trying to call. I didn't pick up my phone. She's done with it. See, I done let you over and over and over down through the years. Come back. You done. And see, she thought she was going to get away with some stuff because she was dealing with somebody in my family. But I come to realize, no, you're not. I'm not going to put up with you. I'm not going to put up with your foolishness. Because I had made a comment. I said, you know y'all crazy.
Okay.
Talking about their last name. Like they say we crazy. They say the noses is crazy. And she going to get offended and she going to get mad. I'm going to let you get everything you want to get. But what I ain't going to let you do is get close to me. I'm not going to let you in my life. I'm not going to be bothered with it. Because I done been putting up with so many things. And I look at it like this. I know for a fact I got more years behind me than ahead of me. And if I do live long, it's God's grace and mercy. When I tell you that I'm even here today, you understand? We're not doing it. This is your beginning of the year meeting. We are having a meeting. We finna steam these cabbage. Queen, you get me that oversized skillet. We finna cut that beef. We finna handle some business up in this kitchen. Okay? We got these sausages over here, and I'm using turkey sausages. It's a big one over there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now we're gonna cut up an onion. I know y'all can see me. I'm gonna put my glasses on when I pull you closer, because you know today you get another Black History fact, right? We doing Black History. It's 365 days. It's not gonna just start in a month. It's not gonna just start in the month of February. You can't get Black History. And this Black History, I want all my Caucasian people to remain on here, because they are a part of Black History, and not all in a bad way. All right, so they're not all there in a bad way. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna do. Queen is gonna help me. We're gonna take these cabbage we just cut up, and she's gonna rinse them real good. Cabbage produce their own water, but when I rinse them, I like that because it gives me some water that's stuck on the cabbage leaf, and that helps out a lot. We're also gonna be using everything green seasoning. all right, and salt and pepper, a little butter, and a little oil. That's the consistency. And we got some onions, and we're gonna use just a little bell peppers. We doing these a little different. Sometimes I don't put all that in my cabbage, and sometimes it's a whole meal. You know, you can take and make you a bowl if you want to. You know, some people make bowls. I like to make. Me and Queen, we like bowls.
Me too.
You know, I'm gonna make us a bowl that me and Queen had the other day when we were going up to the mountains. Mm-hmm.
The cabin. That's what we call it.
Yeah, up to the cabin. Yeah. Y'all know I'm trying to be careful with this knife. Y'all know how I get with a knife.
It's a big onion.
Huh?
It's a big onion.
Mm-hmm. I'm paying attention. I'll look up in a minute. Okay, we got some onions that we're going to have in here. Hey, look in the refrigerator. Give me that thing of bell peppers.
The big pack or the small?
It's just one thing, you know.
There's two now.
I used one yesterday. And I'm going to show y'all the...
These two?
Just one. Yeah, give me both of them. One of them is bell pepper, one of them is onion. Which one is bell pepper, Avery?
Just the one that's mixed up.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And then the onions.
All right, Queen. We're going to put a little oil and butter in the skillet. All right, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to let Queen come behind me. You know, she ain't got no time for social media. You going to tell them, hey, Happy New Year? Or you ain't going to speak today? I don't know, y'all. She don't have time for y'all like that. Y'all buy some lemon squares or something like that. She'll talk to you.
Shake them up. Shake them.
Okay, so we're going to put some bell peppers. So far what we got is, I don't need to put them on there because I'm going to use them in my field piece. So we got our sausage, we got onions, and we got bell pepper. We got our cabbage. We're going to put a little oil and a little butter in there. Yes, we're going to do Black History. We're going to do some more. We did some. We've been doing it almost every day. What did you say? Black history is very important to know. Thanks, Miss Tracy. It's us. If you are a person of color, you have a story. And if you are a white person, they got their history too. And so it's very important that we balance Black history because we don't want to stir up no anger. We don't want to stir up no hate. Like the lady said last night, she said, Miss Tracy, I didn't mean no harm saying that we do certain things to each other, that we own slaves. She's right. I just think if you insert certain things at certain times, you know, it's just like if the choir is singing, you don't just jump up and walk around. And when a pastor's preaching, you don't jump up and walk around you don't jump up and walk around. You know, you gotta do things decent and in order. So I'm gonna tell you real quick. We're gonna get this on. Lindsay Jacobs said, "Hey, Queen Avery and Nuki." Hey, Queen Avery and Nuki.
Yeah, taking one of them Queen on apps. You got mustache again.
Okay, let me show you the Hey, pre-show. No. Got the going, boy. Middle aisle. Little orange. Let me show you my my neck bones, and then we're gonna get when you get me a little medium-sized baller for these field peas. Okay, here's the neck bones, y'all. Let me show them to you. Oh, we gonna eat good, honey. Lindsay Jacobs, if you was here, baby, you be over here eating with me. Baby, look at these neck bones right here. Look at them. They just,
boy, the so used to the house.
I can eat real neck bones.
Mama, you want that size? The small, pot size, Mama?
Baby.
Mama, you want the pot size?
Yeah, I think that'll work. Baby. Blood pressure, please behave. Cause I'm eating anything. Y'all know I ain't ate today. Baby. Wait, no, you want to taste that? Baby, I put my foot in them. They so tender. Baby, I'm just... Baby. Somebody, they ought to tell God thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice. The neck bone. Boy, I never thought I had some of the bone in my neck. Ain't that good? I did that, didn't I? Alright, just pour that over in there. Baby.
Yummy.
And that juice in there, I know it's the bomb. Mm-hmm. We're gonna need the water anyway. If you wanna put it on in there, you can. As much as you can. So we finna. So today we're cooking field peas. Now field peas cook real quick. Denzel, me and you be talking like that. I be like yelling. Yeah. Oh, my choicey. I'm glad you back on here. I got to tell y'all about my choicey last night. I hope I'm saying your name right. All right. Quit, I'm gonna put it over there to the over there, and and I'm gonna put some onions in there. Everything green and a little oil, salt. So we finna get going, y'all. I'm finna move you over here where you can see me. All right. I'll put y'all at this angle so you can see me cook. I'm gonna pull you up. And y'all can see me, right? And y'all can see the food. Yeah. I'm gonna have the top off. Okay, that's good. Some salt, pepper. Little oil. This is all going in the field pea.
Please tell me you're gonna make that okra soup.
Oh, I will. I will. A little bit more. Just a little bit more.
You don't have to watch the high blood pressure.
No, you fine. But remember, we're not using no meat in this. We're not using no fat back or nothing.
I'm over here cooking, y'all. I'm supposed to be chillaxing.
You've been chillaxing long enough.
Don't do that.
And give me some onions. Okay, so now we're finna get started with these cabbage. Put a little onion in there. I want to make sure you got enough in there, queen. Just a squash a bit more. Okay, that's good. I do not like black-eyed peas, but I love field peas. That's good. It'll eventually. I don't like black-eyed peas. Oh, this one over here. We gotta stock that up till we get ready to bake again. I need to look in one of these bottom cabinets and see where I can put that stuff.
Okay.
So we get ready to start back baking. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all. So we basically gonna take and get started. This is what I'm gonna do. Come on in here.
I'm real cool.
I'm gonna go play.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So I'm gonna let Queen help me, and she gonna slide those She always have been the one that wanted to learn cooking. She always had an interest in cooking. Got it in there. Then put them bell peppers in there. And y'all don't talk about my skillet because at the end of the day, old stuff, if you know black history, the older your cookware is, the better. You better ask Jamaicans. You don't want to go in their kitchen because, honey, that old cookware is the best ware. You hear me? It looked like this skillet might look like it need to be way down in the jungle deep. So we're going to get this going a little bit, get this caramelized just a little bit. Then we're going to add our cabbage in here. And that's when we'll begin to season everything. All right? So while that's going, Ain't nothing we can do right now other than to clean up behind ourselves real quick. We're gonna put on some yams. That's the next thing we're gonna put on. I want to tell y'all a quick Black history. So let me end our business meeting. This is your annual and your first and your last business meeting of the year. This business meeting is to tell you you must be focused, fruitful, and faithful. Faithful to God, faithful to your belief, faithful to where you stand. You got to be fruitful and multiply. You got to be willing to grow. In order to grow, you got to stay focused. I am not going to keep planting seeds on grounds that the wind blow and you leave and go somewhere else just because it got hot. I'm not going to sit around here and live on sad stories all day long. We all got them, and there's a time for them, but it's how we get over. My soul look back and wonder how I got over. So I'm not going to live there with you. I'm not going to cry every day with you. I'm not going to have a mourning story. But what I will do is take your mourning into a morning. Amen. Nikisha says, why you got all those blocks? You want me to block somebody? Hold on. Okay, thank you, Keisha. He finna go. Thank you for looking out. Okay. Because we don't want none of y'all to get scammed. Somebody keep up with that. So your business meeting is over with. All right? So while this is cooking, I'm going to tell you a little Black history fact. And this is about a slave that actually was in royalty. This is the story about a slave girl. Her name was Sarah Forbes. I had to write my notes down on her. She was interesting to me. Her name was Sarah Forbes Bonetta. Now, the ship that she came on was called the Bonetta. And the black man that saved her from the other King Gizzo, his name was Forbes. Now, King Gizzo was an African. And this was in Sierra Leone, West Africa, where Chef Ruby is from. So this is something that Chef Ruby needs to know. All right? So I want y'all to understand how she became royalty. I want y'all to understand how she made history. At the tender age of 7 years old, this baby was kidnapped by a black king in Africa named Gizzo. Now, Gizzo was known for human sacrifices. So when King Forbes came through his town, he offered her as a gift to Queen Victoria. He knew what Gizzo was going to do to this baby. So he took her. He took her from Sierra Leone and he took her to England. And Queen Victoria adopted her and changed her name to Sarah. Her original name was Anna. And so that's how she got the name of Sarah Forbes Bonetta. Bonetta was the ship she came in on. Queen Victoria paid for her education. They realized she was extremely smart, smarter than the white children. And so they invested in her. And I'm going to come on over here to the food. They invested in her education. And she grew. And she was very knowledgeable. And the queen, she didn't work for the queen. She didn't do anything. She was considered royalty. The queen took her in. And there they treated her as such. She had some great things in her life that occurred. It was a king who had a position from Sierra Leone, and he requested that she marry him, and she didn't want to marry him. But in 1851, they felt like because she started to get this cough, and they thought the air in England was not good for her, so they sent her back to Sierra Leone, but she came back. And this suitor wanted her. And the queen looked at him and realized that he was of wealth and good standards. And she approved the marriage, so she had to marry him. And she told him up front she wasn't in love with him. And then they produced 3 children. Her first child, she named her after Queen Victoria. Her name was Victoria. And Victoria was her godmother. The Queen Victoria was Sarah's daughter's godmother. And she named her after her. And she paid for Sarah's kids' education. Ain't that something? And she paid for Sarah's kids' education. Okay, so now we're getting ready to add our cabbage. All right. So we got all that goodness going on. Now we're gonna add some cabbage in here. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the phone down so you can see it. But now, end up that her cough ends up to be tuberculosis, and bless her heart, she dies at the tender age of 37 years old. But she became a part of the royal family. As a matter of fact, they said she had a royal wedding. When I tell you she had a royal wedding, she had horses. She not only had black people there, she also had white people there. She had people from different countries there. They came bearing gifts. She had a professional photographer there. A photographer, as they say, for the celebrities. Now, this all took place around the 1860s. All right? So, if you want to know how we ended up in royalty, it's because royalty accepted us. The British government was never harsh on as slaves like America was. But again, like the lady said, we did have people, even in Africa, West Africa, that when they realized that slavery was very repugnant, and they had their own itineraries and agendas for us as well. And so she was saved, and the queen made her life amazing. It was short-lived, but she lived a good life. So we're going to add some my everything green seasoning, which I'm probably out of it. I'm going to add more cabbage. Because remember, the cabbage is the whole center of this. It's not just the meat. That is turkey sausage. But my focus is on the cabbage because I got other meat over there. So I wasn't going to feel this for the meat. And as I add it, as it steams down, and I always cook my cabbage up on high. And I had my cabbage soaking in water, so it does have some water on it because some of the water got trapped when I rinsed the cabbage. And as I was cutting it up, I was mindful to make sure I soaked it in a little salt water. I'm gonna stir it again. Stay on top of it. I like to stay with my food because I don't know nothing to scorch at the bottom and all that kind of stuff. And you can do your cabbage a lot of ways. You can add a little water in there too if you want to. It depends. Some people like a crunch to their cabbage. Some people like their cabbage so soggy. And I can't tell you if they right or wrong, because it's a preference. Okay, we're layering this. So we're adding a little more everything green. Right? What you say? Yeah, cabbage makes its own water. Cabbage does make its own water. But sometimes you do add a little bit of water. Sometimes you can add a little if you don't want it to be kind of like fried, but you want it more steamed, and you can just drain whatever extra liquid on there, and ain't nothing wrong with that. So I do that sometimes as well. I mean, it's no right or wrong way. You know, like this song say, it just ain't no way to break somebody's heart. It just ain't no wrong or right way. If you like it crunchy, ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with it. And I keep this oversized skillet because I can't find one this big no more. I can't. They don't make skillets this size. Not anymore. This thing is huge. Yes, they were an attack in Louisiana. Yeah, we know all about that. It was in New Orleans, and the guy actually was, you know, don't believe what. Oh Lord, I don't want to get into started concerning that president, but that president that we got coming in, something's just not right, and I'm just gonna pray and be quiet, because this guy that did that in New Orleans was a citizen of the United States of America. He was in the military. No, I'm not using fresh peppers in this today. Because my kids don't like stuff spicy like that. And Avery got to eat too.
Sure do.
If you like that, you can. But he actually has ties to Georgia as well. He lived here in Georgia for a little bit. He was in the military for a while, and he was also in the reserves. So we can't just say, oh well. The problem is that people get on here and they start believing. He was connected to ISIS, you know, and some people think they're doing something great for their country. See, America needs to beef up. I think America just needs to beef up. 1 minute you don't want nobody in the country. 1 minute you feel like, you know, I don't understand it. But then you have busloads of people coming in and out of New York and Chicago and things like that. So it's kind of iffy to me. You know, like how is our security not beefed up well enough? You know, history repeats itself. That's the same way they did that same thing. Somebody went in back when he was president the first time. Somebody ran their car into a group of people in North Carolina. So I just don't know. I know one thing. I'm just gonna hold my peace, because I have to accept what God allows. But it ought to be a lesson learned. It ought to have us somewhere, all of us in church. So you had your Black History moment. Now I know you might say, well, I don't understand her part in a role in Black history. Everybody in Black history did not necessarily suffer. I want you to understand, you had good people and you had bad people. It didn't matter what the color of their skin was. The Queen of England took her in, and she made her royalty. She adopted her. She didn't make her a slave. She didn't live in a house with the Queen. She had her own home and stuff, but still, she didn't bring her here and turn her into a slave. She treated her with royalty. Now, you got to understand, in the 18th century, come on, let's be real, she couldn't just go and eat at the Queen's table and sit around and do a whole bunch of things, but she treated her with the utmost respect, and she gave her education and allowed her to read. There's a saying that we hear a lot. If you want to keep a secret from a black person, put it in a book. If you don't want them to know something, put it in a book. Well, that was actually a fact. They did that in slavery. I'm going to turn these cabbage around. They did that because we was not allowed to read. So anything that they had that they didn't want us to know, we were not even allowed to touch a book. They said, put it in a book. And you hear that to this day. Anything you don't want somebody to know, a black person to know, put it in a book. Yeah, baby, put in that book. Now for me, I pick up a book. But you still got people, that's Avery's problem now. She don't want to read. Avery could be a little bit further with her stuff. She want to be a lazy reader. Now Nuki loves to read. Nuki don't like math, but Nuki like to read. Put it in a book. That's what they said. Just put it in a book. And that meant we was not going to read it. We were not going to know what was going on concerning it. Okay. I'm going to add a sprinkle of sugar. You don't have to. But I do. I put a little sugar on my cabbage. Remember, y'all ain't coming over here to eat. You're just watching me cook my food. But what we're not going to do, we're not going to start it back up. Huh? And I do cook the green of my cabbage too. Some people throw it away. I do not throw it away, honey. Alright? And we're going to do some yams in just a minute. And I need to work up some cornbread. So, yeah, that's what we doing. The yams are going to be cooked on top of the stove. And we're going to use butter. I do everything to my butter and stuff before I actually add the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes make their own liquid as well. Sometimes I add a little liquid because sometimes I want more syrup and I help it out. I add different liquids. Sometimes I add a little pineapple juice. Sometimes I add a little orange juice. It just all depends. I wish Avery, she's hurting herself because if she begins to read, she can read herself out of special ed. Reading more than anything. If you get your reading down pat, she can read out of special ed. Even though special ed now is like this, if you need any assistance in any category, in any class, if you have to have assistance, it's under SPED. They did that so they can make money. So if you're not good with math and you need some help, you automatically is put in the SPED department. Yes, reading is fundamental, and we love to say that, and it's necessary, but that doesn't mean everybody like it. You understand what I'm saying? And you can tell me all day long, make her. I am working with her. But she has also an attention deficit disorder. She's ADD. I've got neck bones in a crock pot. I got field peas on, cabbage on, and I'm finna do some yams. I have got to get her another tutorer. No. I normally get her tutored during the summertime, but I think I'm gonna have to get it tutored year round. Let me tell you something. Reading a book is better than a movie. Read a book. I had already casted everybody. When I read that book, The Coldest Winter Ever, I had Jada Pinkett playing Winter. I had Tyrese being Midnight. Baby, I had every character in my mind who I wanted to be who and what. And sometimes the book has so much more in it. Just like Precious, the movie Precious, the book is called Push. Same way on Color Purple. That's why you knew Celie was gay. The book let you know more than the movie, because they couldn't put out, they weren't finna do too much. They do everything now in a movie. But back in 85, when Color Purple hit, you weren't gonna see all that stuff. So, thank you for the stars, honey. Y'all didn't have to do it, but you did. Let's get over here and check these cabbage. Come on, honey. We got these beans. Now, I don't cook my field peas long. That's why I'm cooking them high and quick, because they ain't supposed to be mushy. And I see some people cook them things so long and put so much water. You don't need Once that get done, it's done. It's done, yeah. What it shall be, it already is. It's done. And I don't have to put a lid, but I do have a lid that I can put on these cabbage. And I'm probably finna put them on there just to hold this steam in. Hold on 1 second. And I need to make some cornbread. I'm gonna make sure I got some buttermilk. For my biggest lid. Queen, can you come find? I think I found it. I think I did. I don't know. I'm looking for my biggest lid. But I don't think this is big enough either. That ain't big enough. I'm looking for that biggest lid I got. Okay, what you say? I didn't cook yesterday. That's why I'm cooking today. The big lid for this skillet. I didn't cook yesterday. I don't time my food. I know how to cook it. Let me tell you, it's hard to explain. Everything that we cook, that's a part of Black history. It's one bigger than that. That's a part of Black history. We didn't measure nothing. A fistful of this, a tad of that, a pinch of this. So I can't tell you how long I'm going to cook those peas. Because what I do is, I go and put my fork in there, text them, watch them, look at them, and if I need to shave a little water off, I will. So, and every pea is different. That one work. Every pea is different. Like for instance, peas don't have to cook as long as beans. You don't cook, same way with beans. You don't cook butter beans as long as you do lima beans. You don't have to cook white beans as long as you cook pinto beans. Butter beans don't take no time to get done. You cook them too, and they will thicken. Lima bean juice won't thicken. That's why some people mix they baby limas and they baby butter beans, because they want that thick juice. Other than that, it's going to be runny. You can have the best flavor, but the green lima bean will not thicken. The juice won't thicken. Unless you mash some of them up, you can forget it. Won't do it. I'm tasting what I dropped. Tastes good. So I'm gonna get ready to do the cornbread and the yam. Queen, look and see if I got some buttermilk in there. So I cook early, and I clean my kitchen early, and I go to bed early, and I always like to have dinner ready before Avery get home from school. Now, here's how my house works. If son come over and he fix a plate, he fix a plate. We're not sitting around the table. We're not in a pandemic anymore. So as they come in, they fix it. What's here is here. If it ain't here, it ain't here. But again, I've got the cabbage going. I got neck bones. And that's another thing. I'm going to do a whole series with y'all. In 2025, we're going to do a whole series. We're going to crock pot cook. All right? We're going to crock pot cook. And we're going to start cooking a whole meal like we did in the Instapot. We also going to cook it in a crock pot. Let me tell you, you can go on garage sale right now and get all the crock pots you want. I would advise you to get them. When I was working a lot, I didn't have nothing but rolls of crock pots. But my family ate. I put a roast in there, a steak in there. You can put the steak, the baked potato, the green beans. All of it can go at one time. You can make a cake in a crock pot. You can make your macaroni and cheese in a crock pot. What you say, babe? I can't even see that. Oh, Edith, thank you, Edith Knight. I got to get my glasses on. Mama is doing good. We're going to meet up for her birthday. Her birthday is January the 12th. So we're going to have our Christmas in January. We didn't meet up this Christmas. I didn't keep her from y'all. She didn't let us in the house. Yeah, you can make all kind of desserts. You can make a cake in a crock pot. So yeah, mama, she don't let nobody come in and out of her house. But I cook my stuff overnight. Like these neck bones, y'all want to see them? I love ice pot cooking. I don't know what ice pot cooking is. It's a bluish gray like color. I ain't going nowhere. I just got on me a little sports bra. Yeah, she a Capricorn. Christy. I don't know how many people I got on here. I'm going to do a quick shout out of names. Mike Weber, I love you. Happy New Year. These Dollar Tree. Lucretia Walker, Jeanette McCarter, in that order. So you can do your whole meal. So when I'm out there in them streets of called real estate, I put everything on. You can cook your oxtails in them. Because you know, one thing I learned about Jamaicans, they don't cook fast anyway. They slow cook. They stew. Brown stew chicken. Thank you, catering my way with Willie Earl on the highway. I ain't gonna tell your business. I ain't gonna talk out your car. I love you, Willie. I missed our talk this morning. I really did. You can go on garage sale and buy all the crock pots you want. Again, I would put on a roast, Mother Joyce Anderson. I would put my pintos. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can cook your pintos overnight on low. Only thing, pintos, even in an Instapot, they will not get thick unless you convert them over to a pot on your stove. I don't care what you say. You can use a crock pot, an Instapot. You have to convert pinto beans over to a regular pot on the stove for that juice to get thick. I love you too, Sarah. It's all right you don't comment much. Sierra Mayo. I feel like y'all want me to give you a little bit more Black history, but y'all have to let me know. I will tell you a little bit about Harriet Tubman if you want me to tell you about it. Just let me know. I'll tell you a little bit. Yes. You can cook everything in a crock pot. Did you know they had crock pot cookers? I don't know if they still got it or not. But when I got home from work, all I had to do was make my cornbread. My family was ready to eat. And sometimes I would have to come home, Vertella Lewis, and we would eat Miss Shelby Adams. And I have to go back out there and show houses. And I line my stuff up. And this baby across from me, Queen, she'll tell you, I taught her how to have food waiting when she got home from work. Did I not? I showed her how to put everything on. She had about 4 or 5 crock pots. She had 3 little babies. And I said, when you get home, see this eating out. I had her on a budget. This eating out, I showed her how to put her everything she wanted. A whole chicken, roast, whatever. Chicken and rice, whatever. I showed her how to put it on. And then I showed her how to take her pinto beans. Mama said, Gwena make beans like me. I said, yes, ma'am, she do. And I showed her how to thicken them beans. You don't have to put no flour. You don't have to do nothing. None of that kind of stuff. Come on, let's get over here. I smell something burning. Gwena, about let my cabbage burn. Just a little bit stuck. But what we're gonna do is we ain't gonna cry over it. We're gonna put these cabbage in another container. They just got stuck a little bit. Gwena, give me another little boiler. Cause that's all it was, honey. That lid got on it. They done. I'm gonna move it off the heat. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Where Queen go? She hiding. Why she hiding? Hold on, y'all. Let me turn around. I had to catch it, y'all. Some of them stuck, you see? I caught it, though. Woo, hallelujah, honey. I'm glad I was in here with my cabbage. Because I would have been too upset.
I'm going out.
What going to go?
Right there.
We got another little baller, baby, or something.
She left.
Just something I'm gonna convert these over. They done. I just gotta just give me a bowl or something. Give me the bowl or something. Cause they finished cooking. I'm just gonna get them out of here. I'm gonna convert them over and then soak this. Lord have mercy. I got a little scotch taste for you. I hate I turned my back. A little scotch tone. We're gonna be good. Okay, y'all. I'm glad I turned around. That's why I stay with my food. Cause this new stove. Yes, you gotta learn how to save.
I'm in the back of the house.
You gotta learn how to save your money.
The map.
Y'all, I have to stay focused. What you say? Hold on, let me read this long paragraph to myself. Hold on.
In the kitchen now. Well, you're in my room now.
I didn't say you didn't make it to heaven if you ain't sitting in church.
Look, this is
Now, y'all, did I mention that? I want y'all to go back and read. I'm not going to even read no more of this lady named Tammy Elliott's comment. Because I ain't even mentioned. I haven't even talked about church today. I ain't said one thing about church today. But what I said was, and I can say it again, y'all hit the hearts. I ain't made it and you ain't either. If I'm still here on earth, I ain't made it. But what I ain't gonna do is, you got your last, you came to my business meeting. And you're over. It's over for you. Don't come back over here. Don't write nothing else. Because you know what? You come to sow discord because you thought you heard me say something about that president. What I said was, I'm going to hold my peace about that president. You ain't heard me talk about nothing about church. I said some stuff we going through may make us have to go back to church. That's what I said. I have not told you. I said I haven't made it and you haven't either. And we have not made it. I ain't never said that. But you want to come over here. Now what you can do is go over to BG's page and start some drama with her. Because she talk about the Lord too. She talk about the Lord too. So if you don't like it over here, POP. Because you did that for no reason. We've been talking about Black history. We have not mentioned about church. You heard what you wanted to come against me in your spirit. You feel in some type of way because you don't go. I don't know you. I can't tell you what you do or don't do. I don't know. And to be quite honest, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't care. Because I'm not going to put up. I told y'all at the beginning of the meeting, Lindsay is the administrator of this business meeting. And Stacy is on the board of directors. And they can vote if you want us to for me to remove you. Because I told you this year, you're gonna do 3 things and you got to go. You're going to stay focused. You're going to stay fruitful. And you're going to stay faithful. And I can tell you right now, if you going back weeks ago, then whatever I said to you weeks ago, you could have emailed me weeks ago. But what you ain't going to do is start my year off with no foolishness. I'm not going to let you. I'm not gonna let you. Now let me get on to Harriet Tubman. I'm done with you. All right, let's keep moving. Yes, the Bible tells you don't forsake the assembly among saints, but I ain't talking about that right now. You know, I'm not. And what she chooses to do, that's her problem. If she don't want to go to church, what am I going to do? Ain't nothing I can do about it. Here you go, Queen. If she, you see how I did that with my left hand? I'm playing basketball. I don't care. I got to get myself in. I can't tell you what to do if you don't want to go. Don't go. Period. If somebody tell you not to hooch Peter, you're going to hooch him anyway because that's what you want to do. And if you want to go to church, you'll go. And if you don't, you won't. If I want to get with him and do it on the weekend, it's none of your business. And if she want to get with her and bump little tiny little clicks like that, tick, 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 it's none of my business. And if he want to get with him and do some shimming, it's none of my business. I'm here on my page talking and cooking. Y'all want me to cook? That's what I'm doing. So let me tell you about Harriet Tubman. Okay, so you know Sarah. I just told you about Sarah. Remember her? How she became royalty because Queen Victoria loved her and adopted her. She didn't treat her like a slave. But Harriet ran away from home. Harriet ran away at the age of 7. Sarah was kidnapped at the age of 7. But Harriet, yeah, you can take your purses in. Like that. And it might be tickle. That ain't enough for me. Don't get me started. Because then y'all be saying I'm talking nasty. Because I like them big. I like them juicy. I like them. But anyway, so at an early age, Harriet, at 7 years old, ran away. Harriet been on her own all her life. And Harriet Tubman knew things had to get right. So being passed around, living and scavenging off the land, Harriet started at a tender age of running slaves. Harriet wasn't even 20 years old when she started helping slaves. Harriet knew that there was more freedom up north than it was in the south. Harriet also dealt with white people that knew that we were God's children, and the churches and white people's houses is what Underground Railroad. Now I want you to understand one thing. Harriet had to free entire families. She had to free the mama and her kids. So in order, remember I told y'all what African people did. They took a lot of stuff from Africa in their hair. A lot of seeds and herbs. And they braided it in their hair. Well, Harriet, she had a concoction that she used. And the babies had to drink it. In order for the babies not to cry and nobody know that there were slaves in the trenches and in stuff and in the woods, she would give the babies the concoction and knock them out. That's why they didn't cry. Harriet went by train. Harriet went by ship. Harriet toted her a little on her side, you know, and it intimidated people. And Harriet was extremely smart. She had faith. And she rescued, oh my God, over 300 slaves and brought them to a form of freedom. Yeah, I scorched my cabbage just a squishy bit. When can I see my cabbage? But we're going to still eat them. Baby, we're going to eat these cabbage. Honey, they just got a tiny bit brown. But baby, when I tell you, I'm going to just taste it one more time. I just want to make sure they all right to eat. Baby, they're good. Okay, I'm gonna make the yams. What you gonna say, baby? What you saying?
Oh, okay. Come on.
Who? Who is you talking to, me or who? Oh, Cause see, you gets crazy too. See, she gets crazy. I'm finna go and do these yams cause she must need my attention. Y'all know she get crazy now. So Harriet, she lives a long time. Harriet died at the age of 87. But I want you to understand, every one of Harriet's, let me tell you something, Harriet was so powerful. Harriet had to do everything. Her, thank you, Renee asked for the stars. She said she's trying to start a star party. Keep shooting them little stars and it'll eventually activate it. 20 stars or whatever, they will activate. You sent 10 cents. If you keep sending them in a row, that's what I do for Jermaine now. It'll activate the stars. So that's how I get mine activated. Okay, so now we're going to do some yam. And so Harriet, she did do a concoction to put the babies to sleep so that they wouldn't get caught as they went through the trenches. And there was a lot of people, churches got burned down. There are a lot of people, white people, their houses. There was a lot of people got hung, you know, helping her. And there was a lot of slaves that didn't follow protocol. She taught them how to go, what path to go, what route to go. And when she went, what I loved about slaves, they wanted to go back. More people want to go back with Harriet to get more people. You know, they sold into her. She began to get people and men that would get there in the trenches with her and be able to lead the people. And Harriet only, you know, she only did slave runs in the wintertime. She didn't do slave runs but in the winter, because it got dark early and she had longer nights. So that's why she did slave runs at that time. Hey, Darrell! What's kicking, chicken? I'm gonna put these yams on.
My outfit.
What's kicking, chicken? What is it, Ava?
Got my outfit.
Huh?
I have my outfit.
For the ladies, what y'all?
I have my outfit.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Mm-hmm.
Got this pants.
Where you going, Ava?
Huh?
Where you going?
Wait.
You gonna go somewhere with you, Queen?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I need to send you a cash app too. So now we're finna get over here and do some yams. Hey, Mother Patricia Davis, you never did send me your number. You told me you wanted me to call you. So the yams, I'm going to use some brown sugar. I'm going to use some white sugar. We're going to use orange flavoring, vanilla flavoring, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And that's it. I don't put a lot of cinnamon or nutmeg in mine. I believe that you should taste the flavor of the yam. I also believe that the yam should have like a slight bite to it. Some people cook their yams till they're mushy. And even though yams do make their own liquid, if I feel like I want to add just a little bit more liquid so I can have more juice, I do. I add a little water, I add a little orange juice, I add a little, pineapple, whatever I feel like I want to add, I'll do that, okay? So now we're going to put on, and yams don't take that long, and we're going to do these on top of the skillet. Now, if you want to put them in the oven, just go ahead and make your sauce, pour it over, and stick them in the oven, and you'll be fine, okay? If you're doing something else. Let me know. I'll find out Uncle Eddie he already done that, Darrell. You late. It's working. All things work together. You late. You missed that one, baby. Not neat, bow-legged, pigeon-toed, and thanking the Lord. I thought my days was going to be over. Went to see the doctor. He said, no, your husband is healthy too, and he didn't have it nowhere else. And he did his rehab and physical therapy. And baby, Now, he can't be like bonging and coming back now. You just get one good Rio. That's all. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Get on it. Do it. Ride that pony. My saddle's ready. Come, jump on it. Quit trying to make me show out. I thought I was never gonna be. But it was early. And I ain't gonna do that. It only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love. Fall in love. It only takes a minute, girl. Bounce, bounce, hey, to fall in love. That's all. I ain't gonna get them in one little. I have to take it nice and slow. Like Tina Turner say, take it nice and slow. You go too fast, it's over. Whoop, okay. Let's get on over here. Darrell, leave me alone. You come over here to be messy. These folk don't want to hear that. Darrell, leave me alone. Come on. Okay, the peas, they getting ready to be turned off. Shut up, Darrell. You make me sick. Come over here, get my spirit stirred. You know I like to talk about the peas. So good to me. Good to me. Mighty good to me. Whew. These is almost ready. You see how these are still separated? Do you see that these are done? Do you realize it don't take all day to cook a pea? When you cook that pea too long and it ain't separated, you done took all the life out that pea. It ain't no pea for the pea. All right, get you a stick of butter. Let's get started over in here. And this nice skillet. Been greased up. Get me a stick of butter. Butter. Real butter, not margarine. Real butter. That's what you need. When you make your yams, you need real butter. Let me see what you got on, Sister Soldier. You changed? Okay.
I try not to wear that.
When you go home? You want to come get your plate later? Come back? Okay, you just tired a little bit. You want me to get off alive or something? Okay.
Put your necklace on, Mama.
All right. Thank you for my coffee. You love me, but I need us to order it. I need you to order what we need. You can use my card.
I'm going to eat that was in the refrigerator. Nobody better eat my
We need
stuff.
everything you need.
Okay?
Cause trust me when I tell you, people gonna start getting ready back to order some cakes. Honey, they got Easter coming up. Honey, they got Valentine's. Folks, get their cakes now. You ain't gotta worry about that. They're just taking a little break. They done told a big old lie. If you ain't did what you did last year, why do you make New Year's resolutions? Why? Stop lying first. That'll be your first resolution. The first resolution is that stop lying. You ain't gonna do the first or the second. Alright, so you're gonna add butter. Just get the card and then you just order everything. I don't know. I just know what I need. We're gonna add some sugar. That much. How much? That much. Ooh, Lord, Tracy, don't eat them. Don't nobody want no bitter yams now. You gonna candy them. You basically finna make a caramel. If you didn't have brown sugar, it's okay. Cause you know why? Brown sugar ain't nothing but cooked sugar. Come on, somebody. You finna caramelize it. Make your caramel. You can add, people don't know that, but you can add a little canned milk if you wanted to. And really caramelize your stuff. Sorry. Oh, the rail did that. That's some bull. The rail did that. And then you just take it, hurry up, because sugar can get hard. So you're going to let that sugar start melting and everything. That's why I do add a little liquid when I be doing mine. That's my business. You don't have to. hold on. Just let it start doing what it's doing. That's diarrhea fault. Y'all don't even have to ask no question. Please quit talking about Pastor Eddie, please, because you're gonna get me to talking nasty. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be good. Stop it. Stop. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the 3 ingredients. Hello, Avery.
Hi. You need this from me?
Not right now. Not now. Not now. Let me find my vanilla.
Here it is.
Got it. Let me find my butter. Okay, let me show y'all what I'm gonna use. Please leave me alone about my husband. Cause I be done told y'all something to make y'all heart beat fast. You're gonna use orange flavoring, vanilla flavoring, and butter. This butter and this orange flavoring, baby, it will set it off. I'm turning it around. That real nasty. He likes to talk nasty. Y'all can't listen to him. He probably somewhere right now walking down the hallway screaming, talking about, that's my auntie. She gonna tell him she did that. Sure did. Made him weak after his knees. Honey, I couldn't go live because he wouldn't let me. He wanted all my attention. You know why he married me, don't you? He said, that ain't why I married you. Yeah, boo. That boo, honey, call 911. Somebody better call 911. Baby, I was a brick house and he was feeling it. That's orange flavoring. Use a lot of that. I don't think I got that much. I'm going to use all that. And then I'm going to use some vanilla. You want that orange flavor. It's going to pop out. I wish somebody could come tell y'all the truth and use this vanilla. Okay? So remember, you go ahead and start your flavoring like this. Because remember, flavoring got alcohol. So you reducing the alcohol in it right now. Because you cooking it, right? Mm-hmm. That's right. You cooking it. You caramelizing it. Go ahead. Now we're going to start adding our cinnamon and our nutmeg. Our nigga.
Mommy.
I'm going to add a little nutmeg. Just a little nutmeg will put you to sleep, baby.
Huh?
It sure will. And you want to add you some cinnamon. All right. And if I had some orange juice, I put a little orange juice in here. I don't have none. But a little cinnamon. All right. You don't need a lot. And then you want to add some salt. It's important you use salt. It balances everything out. When you see that a little lemon juice, go ahead and get it going real good like you want it. You know what we use for the cakes? It's some in there, just a little squishy bit of salt like that, because it's going to balance everything out.
Keep the lemon.
What's going on?
Right? So you just caramelizing.
Yeah, just call me.
What'd you say? Who's on this card? Oh, Lord. Let's block somebody. Hold on. You done made Lindsay mad. You got to go. You got to go. She gonna get out of here. I don't care what she said. Both of them. I don't care what neither one of them said. Neither one of them can't bake. Don't buy theirs. That's what I say. I ain't worried about what she said. Do you think I watch either one of them? Get off and over here sewing this card. Now you run over there and you can carry that and watch God curse you. Let me tell you something. I'm finna block her, and I want her to hear this before I block her. Highlight it so I can go back and block her. But let me tell y'all this. This one thing I want y'all to hear me. If God don't play about you, I just want y'all to hear me this. I want y'all to watch. If God don't play about you, do you really think he gonna let somebody else play with you? Now you sit back and you watch and see what God has been doing. All you have to do is go look. People talked about my back, talked about me, and now they got issues. All you gotta do is go look. All you gotta do is go look. If God don't play about you, I don't care what nobody say about you. I'm gonna turn the camera back around because I'm gonna go block her. Because she can run and tell that. If God, and I'm not worried. I don't care what no back scratchers say. Because that's what she is. I'm gonna let her stay till I get through talking. So we're gonna add these, we're gonna coat these, okay? Now I'm gonna take my little fountain, okay? Because I want just a little more liquid. So I'm gonna turn my water on up here. and drop in a little water. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna stir it up. Yeah, she's trying to come so discord. But you know, God is the author of confusion. So watch what happens. She already out. She gone. She over here fine anyway. She is over here fine. And you know a fool can't wait. They done send her over him. Because the first thing they gonna do is start talking. Because they numbers, people be messing, people be trying to get their numbers up. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna learn. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. I ain't gonna call no name. I ain't gonna drop no name. Cause get what? They don't mean nothing to me. I don't watch them, you do. I'm done with all that crap. Don't buy them. If you so weak that you got to do what somebody tell you, then you's weak anyway. Who want to hang around a Muppet show? Somebody that's being controlled by somebody telling you don't buy nobody's stuff. You's a Muppeteer. You's a puppeteer. I don't want to fool with you. You's a puppeteer. You's a ESD puppeteer. You's a ESD puppeteer. Now, if I had some orange peelings, I would shade these orange peelings. All right. But since I don't, I use the orange flavoring. Jealousy, baby. That wasn't nothing but I didn't call her name. Hey, Tay! Hey, Tay! I'm finna block her, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta worry. Y'all do not go back and forth. I don't even know who that is. Gotta go where you watch. If you watch them, stay over there. So yeah, you finna get blocked. It's not fair, but it's right. I told y'all in the business meeting. Listen, you must have came in late. You missed our annual business meeting. We have one business meeting a year over here, lady. The lady that made that comment about them other content creators. And we don't drop names. We don't drop other content creators' names over here. So since you didn't get permission before you start writing that stuff, what you don't understand is we have one business meeting. And you got F's. You get 3 F's. And if you don't line up with those 3 F's, you got to go. Your 3 F's is you got to be focused. Your next F is you got to be fruitful. And your third F is you got to be faithful. You got to have faith. So you don't need to be over here anyway because you over somewhere else listening to stuff. So if you over there listening, evidently you took heed because you didn't buy it. So therefore, why you want to stay? Protocol. And we have one business meeting. And we don't have no more discussion. We don't drag and carry you with us all year long. Go there, tell them you got blocked for asking a question, and that's how you do it. And from there, you let people that don't have wisdom sit around and make a big deal out of it. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I don't let nobody that can't bake tell me nothing. The same way with critics with food. If you're not a cook, you're not going to tell me what my food is. That's just your opinion. That's what it is. It's an opinion. But if another cook came and said, well, I'm a cook, and I want to show you a more excellent way, then I would say, yes, talk to me. But if you just sitting around here eating people food, running from restaurant to restaurant, and you going to try to think you a food critic because you bought a hamburger and didn't like it, oh, no. Let me show y'all what's going on. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all the peas. I'm up here cooking. I ain't got time for her. She can block herself. That's the best thing she can do because when I get a chance, it's over with. I got time for that because I know she wasn't innocent in what she did. She did it on purpose. That's what we used to say when we was little. You did that on purpose, baby. With a purpose of getting a reaction that you didn't get what you thought. Because my people over here are doctors, educated. I mean, when I say PhD, I don't just mean PhD from college. I mean, they got a PhD of life. Honey, raised with morals and values. Parent. See, I should have took that off. Okay, but it's all right. They done. it took the little juice that I had. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I want to keep a little juice, and I left it on the eye when I turned it off. But they still done. I'm going to wipe my eye up. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pot filler, because I like a little juice left on my beans. So I'm going to take my pot filler. I'm going to turn it on and drop me a little water. Just a little. That's enough. And I'm going to let that water sit. I'm going to take it off the eye. I'm going to let the water sit. Look, get in there. And I'm going to create my little last part of my juice that dried out. Give me just a squash a bit more. All right? Yeah, she ain't going to tell that. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now? Ingles got a grinder.
Okay, so they got this,
Okay, that's it.
12-ounce bag for $16.50 or the 2-pound bag for $41.
When I don't know, cause I don't know, you know, you doing it cause you know what to do.
Well, I'm saying, no, I'm just telling you.
Okay,
the
that's
bag,
how I like them.
That small bag that I brought over
Okay.
here,
Uh-huh.
that was the 12-ounce bag.
See, and now you got some amazing peas. They're not overcooked. You can separate them. I just left them on the eye. That's all. But they good. Now, all right. Now these yams, I'm gonna turn them down just a squash a bit. Everything I need, you can smell them. They smell good. They're gonna be good. Put a little lemon juice and salt. I put all my flavoring in there. So you're just gonna get a card from
Yeah,
me?
I know. I'm just saying because I'm not paying like $47.
So what we're gonna get a coffee room for?
We're gonna get a coffee room. I'm gonna have to go to the city.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a card and lose this one.
Well, you can cash out.
Oh, okay. Is that though? Shut that door. What's wrong with that door? They're gonna have to come back and get. And I need a skillet anyway to make some cornbread. Hello, I do have my yams done for a potato soup. Just did 2 in 8 minutes. On your yams you did? For your potato soup? You doing a white potato, sweet potato soup? I used to make that all the time. White potato, sweet potato soup. And my kids and everybody ain't here no more. We used to eat it with cheese toast. But, you know.
I can make that.
You can't, hey. Yeah, you and Nuke finna start making cornbread. I think I'm gonna make a large thin pan of cornbread. I don't wanna do that. Ooh. Spaghetti and cornbread. You should have said something. Is you gonna eat some of this food?
I am.
Cause I know you ate
Because I'm
that
not
stuff.
cooking anything.
Oh, okay. I love y'all. Be careful. Well, when you make the run, cause I gotta cash up you anyway.
I'm going tomorrow.
You just let me now include everything in the total so I can send it at one time.
Okay.
Love ya. She coming back, ain't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just going to
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Love you, bird. Oh, you didn't even kiss him. Oh, shot. Don't have money with mama. Cause I'm supposed to be doing your hair. Your mama home, Brent?
No. She didn't work out today.
Love you. I'm good now. And don't call me every minute. Enjoy
Nobody eat my Cheetos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be good now. All right, y'all. I'm sorry that I got to turn it to the side. Let me go take care of this lady. Cause let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think I ought to block that lady that did what she just did on him? For all I know, she could be a fake person. Y'all tell me if I should block her or not. And then whatever y'all say is what I'm going to do. Because you know how some people say, I asked a question, but she did that on purpose. But I'm going to do whatever y'all say. Because we are a family over here. Did you overcook? Oh, no, No, I didn't overcook these peas, baby. Let me show them to you. The peas are fine. Let it go. Let it go. They fine. I didn't overcook them. I put a little water in them because it dried out my end of my juice. That's all I did was add a little water. But they fine. I hate the water dried out of them. But these are field peas. I just put a little water on them is all I did. I'm sorry. Because I don't want no confusion. And I'm not gonna keep playing with people because I think she did it deliberately. Because at the end of the day, we ain't even talking about cakes. Now are we? We ain't baking no cakes. I'm sitting here thinking about why did you bring it up? The same way the other lady did. Why? Yes, block. Yes, fresh start. That's what I thought. I'm with y'all. But I don't think her apology was genuine. I really don't. I think she thought she was going to stir the pot. If somebody tell you not to buy something from somebody, and you know you not because you believe in what they say, and I just don't believe. So she basically saying these content creators said my name out loud. One of them might have. But I don't believe one did. I don't think both of them said my name out loud. I just don't. And I'm going to block her for that because I just don't believe both of them said my name. I don't. One of them I believe, but I don't believe both of them did. She failed protocol, so get her. Okay. Okay. I need to go highlight her comment. Willie, she named 2 people. One of them you watch regularly. Said don't buy no cake from me. And the other one, you know, the one that came to my event that and got upset over a bag, she mentioned her. And she mentioned their names and said that they were on live and told her not to purchase from me and said my name. That's what she said. That's what she said. We ain't talking about cakes. I'm not even cooking cakes. And she just come over here with all that stuff. That's what she said. But I think I have to say what I mean and mean what I say. And what I said was, I'm not going to start my year off bringing other people's names. Yeah, I'm gonna go find her in the locker. I don't think she about nothing. I'm trying to find her while we on here. Because Calvin would have got her when she did it. But he ain't on here right now. This will be directly blocked from me. A direct block from me. I'm not playing with nobody this year. So I'm going to get her. Let me go find her. Can somebody help me find her? Can somebody go highlight her question and stuff so I can get her? Because I can't go through all this. It keep jumping. Because we don't need no mess. We're going to stay right on over here. And when y'all find it, light it up and I'll get rid of it. Now she could have went back on y'all and deleted her comment. But when I see her name, I know it. She won't come in over here and not get blocked. Because I think she did it to try to start trouble. I got it. Thank you, Willie. Okay, she gone. She gone. Thank y'all. Because I think she did it deliberately to start trouble. She'd have to go create a whole nother page. Or go over there and watch me on Mama's Comfort Cooking. And if she come in over there, I get her over there too. Okay, so let me show y'all these yams. I'm just not going to give her no room. Hold on, let me turn it around. I'm not going to give her no room. No, I'm not. I'm just sitting down, Angela. I'm not sitting on a roller. I don't have a roller. No more. But you get when you do what you got to do. I used to cook that way. I certainly did. Now see, if you want more syrup, add your little liquid. Because they do make their own. But sometimes you want that juice, right? So I can add a little more liquid in here. Right? Just a little bit more. So I'm going to turn my pot filler on. Yeah, I went on. She gone. I gave her BBB. Because she didn't mean no good. Alright, these are almost ready. Turning it down on low. What's that? I'm going to go ahead and turn them. See? I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. They done. They're done. It don't take that long for them to cook. And that's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. When I designed my kitchen, I designed it because of my back. That's why I got a pot filler. So we got, let me show you the neck bone. We got the cabbage. I wash my dishes up as I go. So I'm going to cover this up. That's the cabbage. Let me show you the neck bone. I'm going to plug them back up and put them on warm. I don't want to dry them out though. Those are the neck bones, honey. Fall off the bones. Neck bones. Time I come over here, I want to pink. My God from God. Baby, them things good. Got that. And then I got the yam. And then I'm going to wash up all my dishes. And I'm going to make some cornbread. Hey, Tina. How you doing? Happy New Year. And I'm going to wash my dishes up and downsize everything. And that's what's for them. And I can't find these humongous lids to go to it, steal it no more. I prefer fresh neck bones. I don't understand what that means. I really don't understand what you mean with fresh neck bones. They was fresh. I had to clean them. I had to get the blood out of them. I had to get those veins out of it. So I'm not quite understanding what you mean fresh. Unless you mean you just went out in the backyard and you killed the animal and that's when you got them. Is that what you mean? Because I don't understand what you mean. And what she said? She said she preferred fresh neck bones. That's a new one on me. I ain't never heard that one before. Yeah, I didn't cook yesterday. No, these are not smoked. Okay, she means not smoked. Oh, okay. Now these are not smoked. These are, I cleaned them. I had to clean these neck bones. So I need to find something else to put these peas in. I cleaned them myself. I didn't know what she meant. I never heard of nothing like that before. And I got to wrap the cabbage. I got to make cornbread. Okay, I understand what she was saying. I just had never heard it before. It's okay. I don't mean no harm. I just said, what you mean? She explained it to me. Oh, yeah, I blocked that BBB. It's done. That is already done. She didn't mean no good by what she did, but to try to start trouble with me and those content creators. And let me tell you something. I'm done with them. That's a thing of the past. I can't drive backwards. No, I didn't take it the wrong way. I asked. I said I didn't understand. Now, that's one strike. Quit trying to stir it. As soon as you stir it, you're getting blocked. I'm telling y'all, I don't care. She explained she meant smoked. I just never had heard somebody say they wanted fresh. So she was saying she didn't want them free. But see, when I grew up, smoked turkey necks and everything came out the smokehouse. And they came back to life. But I'm not playing this year. I'm on it. I'm for it and I'm on it. And she corrected what she said. And she don't need everybody. She don't need 127,000. You know, couldn't nobody sing the song but 144,000. She don't need that many people. I mean, like, I wish folks can find their inner peace. But you're not going to take mine. Amen. Me and the crew, we're going to keep peace. All right. When I'm done with somebody, I don't care. Don't buy my cake. But don't buy theirs either because they can't bake. But if that's what you want, then buy it. You know, jealousy comes in so many facets. Ain't no use in being mad because your skill set ain't all the way. I don't care. But you get no rap from me. I respect everybody. What they can do and what they can't do. No, baby. You're not going to take my peace. You ain't going to steal my joy this year. I put up with enough last year. Honey, as old folks say, I put up with enough to last me a lifetime. I ain't putting up with it this year. I put enough to last a lifetime. I'm gonna wrap them up too. And I'm not doing it. I thought about that. Y'all was saying give her a chance. That woman didn't come over here. We ain't even baking cakes. That woman didn't come over here with the right spirit. I'm telling y'all. I don't even think it was a real person. I think it was just somebody with them makeup pages. She could have emailed me that. And seeing that you didn't ever buy one, that means you took their advice. So why write it? You go back and look at the video when I took a cake to Texas. People was calling asking me to bake them one. And there's no wrong with my cake, baby. They ate that thing. They ate both of them. And bragged on them. Thank you. You enjoyed your red velvet too. Thank you. Thank you. I know y'all cakes was turned out good, Miss Eleanor. I appreciate all y'all support. I really do. Bakers have good days and we have bad days. But I'm going to tell you this year, I promise the Lord, I got to stay focused and I got to stay fruitful and I got to keep the faith. And that means you don't get but one business meeting this year. That's all. We ain't going to sit around all day. You cannot get work done having business meetings. Business meetings, you don't get nowhere. You don't get nowhere. So we done had our business meeting. We're not having no more business meetings. We not. That's it. We ain't having no more. I'm not carrying you. You don't connect to my spirit. Our spirit don't bear witness. You got to go. You don't like to laugh. You so serious. Don't come over here because every now and then I'm going to talk about sex. I'm going to talk about some things. I'm going to talk about it. You don't want to hear it. That's why so many people in church don't know what to do with that thing because there's nobody teaching. When you having to wait till you get married and then you get something that can't do nothing. I ought to go slap some people right now if I had to listen. But I did and I tested mine. I don't care. Tempt my tongue with the taste of nothing, honey. And it was very pleasing. I asked God to forgive me. He forgives us of our sins. He forgives us of everything but blasphemy. I asked him if he forgive you of yours, he forgive me of mine. But I tested my rocket. And my rocket ship said, woo! And I said, God Almighty, folded me up like a luncheon. Made me lose oxygen. I almost couldn't breathe one time. Baby, I know you weren't supposed to. I know I wasn't supposed to. I know I wasn't. I know. But I did. I didn't want to do it, but I did. Like that song said, I didn't want to do it, but I guess I got it. And I'll be crazy to tell y'all that I wasn't glad that I did. I'm not going to lie. And I asked God to forgive me. He judges your heart. Just like David wanted Bathsheba, I wanted Eddie. And he forgave me, but I tested it. And it was, I wouldn't have probably married him if it didn't work right. I wasn't going to be stuck like that all the days of my life. And I didn't want nothing coming up short. You know how they don't want us to spread quick? I didn't want nothing short. So, I don't know what else to tell y'all. You can't make me run around the house. We can't play cowboys and Indians. I ain't got time. I had to have a kickstand. I had to have something. I had to have something to make me go home and repent. I would have been so upset. You think if I did that and all the days of my life, I'd be wondering what the person that I didn't try that I wanted to try was like. I'd be somewhere having to repent every Sunday. Somebody walk past me in church. I'd be like, wonder what he got. But I didn't have to do that. I didn't have wandering eyes. I just didn't. Just making sure I get every little scrape or stuff off of him. I didn't have wandering eyes. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory. Yes. But please don't get me started on that. I'm finna make my cornbread. I'm finna get out of here with y'all because y'all wants me to be bad. And I'm not gonna be bad. Willie is on here and he don't want to hear about it. He don't want to hear about Unc. I have my green blouse on just like yours. You do. Oh. Yeah, I need to teach y'all some stuff. Some of y'all girls can't keep no man. See, I see sometimes y'all so pretty and beautiful. Then I be seeing y'all heart get broke. And then I see who he left you for. And I'm like, she don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with it. It's too much. But you got to learn how to deal with them things. You got to learn how to deal with them. See, country girls know what to do. You city girls, I just keep worrying about your fingernails and your hair. You got to understand. If you go in that grave, I'm telling you, that's why half of y'all don't know who your real daddy is. Your granny was sneaky. She knew what to do. Y'all modern day people, y'all want people to cater to you too much. You got to go get a hotel. The hotel, $277. He already about broke buying a hotel. Why could you not just go get you a sneaker link hotel? The hotel. Why you can go over there? You know where they leave the light on, the core hotel. Why? Baby, I don't spend your money on a hotel. You know, I was like I did want one time that had the little 50 cents you put in there and the bed shook you like that. But I got that mattress at home now. But you know, the hotel, the core hotel, that leave the light on, you know, I feel like you spending most of your time and your money on that one room. And quick, you make me sick. You make my heart go 246. Not because it's nasty, not because it's clean, not because I met him behind the magazine. But it's because you'll swear you don't take people's mattresses. Brand new mattresses in the guest bedroom. Ain't never slept on it. I take the bed, I don't want the mattresses. But ain't never one or two guests slept on it. Oh, I don't sleep on other people's mattresses. The devil is a liar. Yeah. If you go to motels, yeah. You sleep on other mattresses. If you sleep in a hotel, Airbnb, yeah. VROB. That's vacation rentals by owner. Yeah. Westgate, this one, that one, anytime share. Yeah. What? You don't sleep on, oh no, this ain't me and Eddie's mattresses. We ain't got off on them. Hey son, talking about how your daddy cuts my oxygen off and sometimes and just fold me up like a lawn chair. And I be like this, I can't breathe because you know all these come up there and cut it off. I be like, wait a minute, I like TDJ, wait a minute. And but you gotta understand, that's a lie. But oh no, I just had to. Danielle slept on them. Tiffany slept on. Oh no, I don't sleep on people's mattresses. Have you ever stayed in a hotel? Do you like the Hilton? Oh yes, I love it. That's why I stay. I got rewards. Hilton's reward. You know how many bunkums you probably slept behind me and Eddie if you stayed over there. Okay. But in the beginning, did you ever stay at Motel 8 or Motel 6 where they leave the light on? The hotel, where the one where my son take his girlfriends? The hotel or whoever he doing. Yeah. If you do that, you done slept behind him because he ain't going to spend but $69.99 on a hotel room. My son is not going to spend no bunch of money because he's going to act like he went with you anyway the next day. He going to leave you as a thought. I wouldn't fool with him if I was anybody. Baby, more than likely it's, I can't tell y'all. I don't know. I just know whoever fool with him is, he don't have a girlfriend. I gotta take that back. It's desperate. They desperate. It's desperate marriages. I should have got a check for him when he was little. But you know, they won't let me get a check. They say I made too much money. I've been trying to draw checks on my kids since they was little, declaring them, you know, where they are mentally incompetent. But they went and the Lord ended up working miracles. And he brought them from sped to a higher place. So I can't get no check. And he too old for me to try to take him over there now unless he's rolling on the ground. So it ain't going to work. But I tried, and I even tried with Avery, and they said, ma'am, you makes too much money. But Avery don't make no money. That's what they don't understand. That could have been a great check for Avery to go over there to altar all the time. You see what I'm saying? But now, The whore hotel. See, that's wrong with you fancy slick ladies. Y'all want the men to spend $277 for the room, and you're not that good. But you get a country girl. We go to the core hotel. We motel 8 it and 6 it. They not about to tow all our whore hotels down over here. And we get our money later because we know they're gonna come back and they have more money to give because they didn't spend it on no fancy hotel. You're still gonna whore in the hotel, but we don't do that. And that's why we end up getting married early. And plus we had to start cooking cornbread at the age of 7 and 8 and not letting the food burn. Like I almost burnt the food today. The sun will tell you the truth if the food is burned. I almost, but I didn't. And yeah, he's gonna come eat. I'm gonna make this thin cornbread. He ain't gonna want it too thick. So y'all need to be taught. Y'all can't just keep thinking people finna spend a lot of money on you just to get a little tail. And they've been getting it. I mean, like, after a while, like, a car is still work. But see, when I grew up, we could use cars because cars, we had dirt roads. And back then, my legs, I was very flexible. That's probably why my spine messed up and my back is messed up and cracked and discus down fell on the nerves. I just get up popping. I just be like, I'm finna break out. And I be like, you know. But I'm glad I wasn't picky. I just took the long way home. And if we hit a bump road, we stopped. Called and said I had a flat tire. But the good thing about calling home was I had to find a payphone. So I don't know if my mama gave me any money for a payphone, but I knew to get the word that I'm stuck. But I didn't want to call too early because I wasn't wanting them to find me. Because Daddy would have been out looking for me. Tell me, where y'all at? And then we would have had to go put a nail in the tire or something. But when I knew I was going to be running late, and I said, well, we got it fixed. I'm on my way home. That's why they got that song, On My Way Home, oh, on my way home. I had to pull over, oh, on my way home. And so that's why y'all not getting married. I just want to tell y'all why. They think y'all already too. It wasn't worth it. You did all that talking and he spent his whole paycheck. He not gonna marry you. You can forget it. I don't even want to get involved. It ain't none of my business. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Prophesy. He ain't gonna marry you. You made him spend his whole check for one night. I ain't never seen people act like they can't thump a roach off the wall and stomp it. I just don't understand you culty people. Love your brother. Treat him as an equal. People don't have money to spend like that. They can't get your nails done all the time and your hair done all the time. They can't. My son ain't finna be used. Let me tell you, my son is a little slow, but when I find out the things he be done for people, I checks mine. Now, my son, he will. He'll let people use up some of his check. But his mama, I won't allow him to be ignorant. See, I don't know how long. I've probably been on here 3 hours, 37 seconds, and 33 minutes. But I done cooked my whole dinner. I done cooked cabbage, field peas, yams, neck bones, and I'm gonna make cornbread. So y'all just talk to me while I was in here. Y'all can leave anytime y'all want to. I put a cap on what my son can even. Baby, I know my son ain't hooching good. He ain't hooching good enough for him to spend that much on no room. No. Where you at, mama? Oh, I'm busy. Well, you must gonna take him on over there to your house where you pay your mortgage. You change your sheets? Because I can't tell him what to do anyway. You finna go, well, no, you're not. They ain't got no special. Let me go on Priceline. Baby, they ain't got no special. You ain't taking nobody over there? Who paying? Y'all? No. I don't want to meet nobody. You got to work with people income. Y'all too pricey on these boys. And y'all mamas, I mean, like, I know my kids don't want me to meet nobody because they probably won't come back. But I don't really care because boys go through a lot. These girls spending $300 on their hair. They nails is $150, you know, and that ain't the toes included. Then they got to go get eyelashes stuck on their eyes. I don't know what your grandkid gonna look like. Then they got to go get their Botox injections. Then they got to go get their eyebrows. I could have waxed them or straight raising them, but they got to go get them threaded. Then they done order all this body cream from Body Cam. I ordered me some of that. And then you want him to pay $277 for the room. Now, if he gonna marry you and y'all done got to that level, he might can drop it. But I'm gonna be like, son, this could be just one moment in time. Take her on and have Motel 8, and if she turn her nose up to the Core Hotel, they leave the light on. I don't hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. If your girl start acting up, then you take her from her. And she turn her nose up. Because you know you ain't a good lover anyway. You pee sitting down. Let me get off of him because he is going to really fuss me out. Hey, Dandelion. No. Same way with Dandelion. I wish she would. I got the hotel. Don't you pay for no hotel. Don't you pay for no hotel. How much you got, Eddie? I only got, that's where we going, baby. It ain't gonna take that long. It ain't gonna take that long. That's why if I was flexible, a car would be just fine. It only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love. I just want to talk about some stuff, but I got to get off of here. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because I'm finna wrap my food and what time is it? I don't even think I got what time? How many people I got? Somebody in the house playing Christmas music. Stacey Evans, y'all don't go back to work. Lunch break is over. Pool party is over. This year, well, what I wanted to do this year is have me a birthday weekend celebration. Oh, Lord, it's almost time for a percolator. I need to go on Bible study. I need to do something. How is my back is fine. It's doing good. Them patches, baby, they work. I've been on him for 3 hours. And I laughed like I done smoked a whole pack of Winston's and Salem Lights. Listen, cook yourself something good and wash your dishes as you go. Look how clean my kitchen finna be. Hold on, let me wrap this up. Hold on 1 second. I buy these big things. Who go to Sam's? I go to Sam's and get these big, I go to Sam's and buy these big ones. So, I'm wrapping up my peas. They don't like them. Oh well. I should have took them off the eye and I forgot to. It dried my juice out of them. What little bit that's left. So that's not quite. Y'all know about that messed up everything. Okay, my cabbage. That's the cabbage. I'm gonna wrap that. Son eat that whole load. I'm gonna wrap that up. I'm gonna make my cornbread. It lasts me, honey. This stuff lasts me forever and a day. Same way with the saran wrap. And next is going to be, I'm going to make some cornbread. And that's it. The yams is in the skillet with a lid on it. And I just gotta make the cornbread. And my kitchen is clean. Those paint patches are a lifesaver. And I put one on every day. And if they don't fall out when I get off the shower on the bottom of my foot, I just add another one. God sent them and I'm so grateful. And I'm done cooking other than making the cornbread. I have enjoyed y'all. I got neck bones. And I didn't cook yesterday. I rested. Me and my husband, my sister-in-law Jerry, fixed us a plate. And so we went out there to the countryside and got a plate from her and my brother. And we just watched TV. And we sit back, relax, put on our headgear. We got ready for a trip through the atmosphere. I'm going to take you on a ride through the Twilight Zone. I don't need a spaceship. I use my microphone. So hold on tight with all your might. Because we're going to rock like this for the rest of the year. This is Sister Tracy, your master rapper. The rhythm on the mic is a sure disaster because MCs crumble when we tumble. Do you know some think I'm soft just because I'm humble? So to all you MCs, I hope you're real good listeners. Because in this battle, I'm taking no prisoners. I'm slaying MCs right from the jump because I'm the doctor of the rap, the master of the funk, the jack of all trades, the master of none. And the thing about it is called having fun. I got 3 minutes left to rock this joint to separate the good stuff from the funk. So get in the groove and feel the sound. And once you're inside, spread yourself around from the bottom to the top to the bottom. Come on, Sister Tracy, just rock them while you got them. Boom, 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 boom. 3 minutes left. Me and Willie from the jump, we used to get together after dark. Sometimes we rap, sometimes we sing. In the summer and the winter, cause it ain't no time. And ever since he first came down, side by side we flew down. We came here to diss his joint, to serve you all right to a point. Cause this here is our showstopper. We didn't want to use it, but I guess we got it. We the men and the ladies of the hour. We too hot to trot, too sweet to be sour. I want to set the record straight, and I hope that I am not too late. If you want the best, don't settle for less. Put your money on me. I'm your best bet. Come on, 1 for the trouble, 2 for the bass, 3 for the ladies, 4 for the plate, 5 minutes of fun. This ain't no fun. So pull your bottom off the tree top. Lady real pretty from city to city. But now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. From the bottom to the top to the bottom. Come on, Sister Tracy. Just walk them while you got them. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm so glad we had this time together, honey. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Sing, we just got started, honey. And before you know it, come the time, I got to say so long. And when I look back over my life and I see all the things God brought me through, that is my song for the day. If you don't want to like and hear me sing, leave. When I look back over my life and I see all the things God's done for me. Tracy's been through sickness, heartache, and pain. You know the Lord, He rescued me. Oh, I could have been dead and gone. You know the Lord, He spared my life. Oh, yes, He did. Now I can say that I'm still here in 2025, and it's by the grace of God. Now, watch me sing this part, and I'm going to make it sound like I got some music behind me. When I look back over my life and I see all the things the Lord's brought me through, been through heartaches, trials, and sufferings. You know the Lord, He rescued me. Oh, I could have lost the faith. I could have fell from His grace. Now I can say that I'm still here, and it's by the grace. Ooh, the grace of God. Oh, my God. I love y'all. Yes, I do. And there's so many wonderful things. And he's done so much. I wanted to do, ooh, but I stopped it. And that's why I said, ooh. Because I was going to say, and it's by the grace. Ooh, the grace of God. But you know how that goes. Son is a riff rafter, not me. He might have said, Mama, so I just, there you go. I love y'all. And I love you, Dandelion. I do. You are so pretty to me. And your spirit is too. And I just know that I just wanted you to have a baby. I just think you're so beautiful. You should have a little dandelion running around. Can I tell few people some stuff that I see before I get off of here? I don't want to scare nobody. It's a lady named Consuela. God keeps showing me something concerning you. And so I don't want to scare you. Amen. But I just keep seeing something. And what I see sometimes, it's not that it's bad. It's just that everybody don't believe in prophecy. Did you see Luther Vandross? See him well. He dead. I can't help myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my days dreaming when and how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your door and you told me to come in. All my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't wanna stop to do my, never do my. Now that is good. Let me tell you something. The documentary CNN last night, I didn't, but I wonder who got his estate. I use that as a wedding song and a church song. Woke up today, look at your face. You know, Consuela, if you tell me I can say what I want to say, I say it. But I won't other than that. I'm going to have to go find it. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get things started. No, not Consuela. I called you up, but you weren't there and I was broken. I wonder what happened to the estate when they don't have any children or mama or sisters. I wonder what happened to their money. I know Prince's sisters and brothers, they stood up. But I wonder, like Luther's mom died, his brothers and sisters, they all died from diabetes. So I kind of wonder where his stuff went. Happy New Year, Denise. Happy New Year, Denise. Happy New Year. Consuela, I'm going to tell you this. I'm just going to say a little bit. All right. But I'm going to get off of here because I've been on here too long. But God told me to tell you. The state gets it. Oh wow! I can't remember if me and Luther was ever together or not. I have to check. I might have to pull up a baby. Consuela, God told me to tell you that it's been rough, but the struggle is over, and this year is going to be different. It is really going to be different for you. It's been hard. It's been some transitions that have took place in your life. You've been through some things that you never thought you would go through this past year. Struggles, readjustments, changing and realigning your life. But God told me to tell you it won't be this way always. And you can't live in and operate through what you've been through. You just got to keep the faith and know that he is getting ready to deliver you. Like that song say. Yeah, I don't know. I Luther didn't want this, but I would have gave it. But you have it's a situation that you're facing. And the thing about some of the stuff that you're going through medically, along with whoever you're with, your spouse especially, I just want you to know that life brings changes. And time is built on swift transitions. But God has not forgotten. Sometimes in our lives we go through so many situations. so many battles. We're the one that everybody depends on, and there's no one that we can call on. I think sometimes folks think that everything somebody going through is just financial. Sometimes people think you're not in a wealthy place because you got everything. But sometimes you just really need family around you. It's not about things. It's about support. And it's about love. And it's about how life goes and how people leave. And the ones that make life worth living is leaving and is going. And sometimes some deaths we just can't shake. Some situations we just can't get over it by ourselves. Yes, the Lord is with us. He will always be with us, but sometimes we need to see a human. All right? And she has been going through a lot of battles. It's something going on. She went through a death. I don't know. She went through a tragedy. And she's still dealing with some situations. This is what God told me because I don't know her. And she's dealing with some medical things to the point that sometimes you need people around you. And sometimes it hurts because the people you thought who would have been helping you is gone. Whoever that person is, they're gone. But who should be helping you ain't. When she come back through, I hope she understands what I'm saying. I'm going to get ready to get off of him. I hear somebody coming in the house. My door stay open, y'all. So I'm going to get off of here. Look who coming in my house, y'all. Y'all know I keep my door unlocked. You already knew it, didn't you? I just got you up to make some cornbread. You want to be seen? That's right. Oh, you can, baby. Y'all guess who come in? So whoever that was that passed away, and whatever you're going through, God gonna see you through it. He's gonna see you through it. And it's a process. And I just want you to know that your latter gonna be greater than your past. Come on over here and tell him, hey, brown sugar baby.
I'm trying to take this off now.
Y'all, somebody just walked in my house. I'm finna get off of him. Look.
Hello.
I'm taller than her. And how old are you?
4'11".
She 4'11". I'm 5'1". Child, you can't tell we represent the lollipop kids nowadays. This is my Jai. Y'all know Jai. She be on him. This is Jai.
Hello.
And she just came in from Alabama. This is Jai, y'all. I'm a real person. I met her off the page, just like I'm talking to y'all. So she gonna sit back, relax, and put on a headgear. And I'm gonna enjoy her. I'm gonna make my cornbread, like Mama said. What she said, didn't she? And me and Jai finna relax and have a good time. They saying, hey, Jai. Hey. Krista, Katie, Whoop Whoop, Monica, hey, Bernie, Dandelion, hey, Pepper Hodge. Hi. I love you too, Miss Consuela. I hope you know what I was talking about. I can't really go in detail, but that's what I saw. I saw a death, and I saw you going through some medical, and I saw you're hurt. But God is going to rescue you. He's going to bring you out of it. All right? Our minds clear. Honey, what I say to one, I say to all, what, Jai? Love you what?
Love yourself.
Yeah, love your neighbor like you love yourself.
Right. Love your neighbor. What
I say to one, I say to all, love covers a what?
Multitude of faults.
And what I say to one, I say to all, I love you what?
Yes, I do.
See y'all later, honeybees. They say, hey, Miss J.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. We love y'all.